Hello, 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 hello. My name is Ayana Janae. Ayana Janae. Ayana Janae. Ayana Janae. I'm based in Los Angeles, California. In Los Angeles, California. In Los Angeles, California. And I'm 5'5". And I'm 5'5". And I'm 5'5". Hello, I'm Ayana Janae. Hello, all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayana. I hope that you guys enjoyed the montage of slates. I have so many slates saved on my phone, just from previous auditions, but these are like some of the ones that just were in my recents. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I am an actor. I currently live in LA. I am not right there now. I am in Florida right now for the holidays, but I do live in LA. I went to school for acting and I do have a bachelor degree in theater. This feels so funny to say because people are like, oh, you have a degree. Do you use it? Yes, occasionally. But that's kind of what this video is about. I just wanted to reflect back over my 2024 and kind of go through what I was going through, because during New Year's I get really down, like really sad, and I think of all the things, all the goals I set in January that I have not accomplished by December, when really I should be practicing an attitude of gratitude. Not to like Dr. Seuss you right now, but I think it's important to look at the blessings and the things that you do have versus the things that you don't, because otherwise you will drive yourself crazy. So this year, to avoid the holiday blues, I am doing a 2024 acting wrapped-esque video. And I'm putting this out there for anyone who is pursuing acting and is maybe having a difficult time, being motivated, having a difficult time to just, continue going when it's so hard and you see all the obstacles set up against you, but you don't really see all the good things that could possibly be in your future. This is for y'all. As much as it is for y'all, it's for me, okay? Because I have temporary amnesia. Not literally, but figuratively and emotionally. I feel like every 4 to 5 business months, I forget up here, like, what I'm doing. They ask me what I do and who I do it for. Who am I doing it for? I be forgetting. So this video is as much for y'all as it is for me, to motivate myself when I'm feeling down and to keep myself going and say, sis, look at all what happened. Look at where you started and where you are now. Elevation. At the beginning of this year, I went back to LA in January, and January and February were very slow. As most of you guys know, the actor strike and the writer strike were still going on in 2023, and they didn't end until the tail end of 2023, and most shows don't film in December and January. But I would have thought that this stuff would have picked up in February, but it did not. So it was just a very slow time. In March, I had an audition, and I will insert said clips here. Hello everyone, it is your girl reporting live from the car cam because I did not bring my camera here today, so I'm recording on my phone. I just got out of an audition, an in-person audition for a play at a theater. That's a union. That's paid. And she was like, okay, please let Maria know your availability time for callbacks. And I'm like, does that mean I got a callback? I'm sorry. Does that mean I have a callback? Does that mean I got a callback? Or am I going to have to wait a periodically long time to know if I got a callback? And it's really not that big of a deal, but I'm just being dramatic. Because did I get a call back or not? Okay. The lady said that she was impressed with me, but I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. I maybe could get this job. I maybe could not get this job, but at the same time, I'm a mess. At the same time, being an actor is so hard in the self-tape age because you like being in the room. I like being in the room with people because then it's like people can see and they're like, dang, she's talented. She's talented. Why is it coming to this? So now I'm going to go home and I'm going to eat me a Haagen-Dazs ice cream bar. And I'm going to prepare to do a self-tape. Another self-tape for Leah Daniels Butler. I'm being so dramatic. Did I get a call back? Did I get a call back or not? I don't know. But I think I know. I think I got a call back.
And the Oscar goes to...
Mayana Janae. The scene is officially over.
3 weeks later.
I got out of the shower and I got an email. And I was like, who is emailing me in the middle of the day? But it reads, hi Ayana, we are excited to make you an official offer. I can't seem to get it together. This is the first thing that I've booked that has actual lines and dialogue, and someone's gonna see me perform. I had the audition last week and I filmed a very emotional all over the place thing after the audition, and then I got a call back, but I decided not to film the call back because I was just like, I'm all over the place. But I left the call back and I felt good, but I also felt like I didn't get it. Like, sometimes when sometimes when you're like, I got that. I was like, I didn't get it, but I felt okay. I felt okay. I went to Bible study that night. I felt good. And I was just thinking earlier today, like, man, they never contacted me back. Like, it's been some time and they never contacted me back. I must have not got it. And to get it, and for it to be paid, for me to have paid for my work, for my time, and yes, it is minimum wage, but guess what? The check is in my name. I just have to say thank you, God. Thank you, God. I jumped around for like a minute. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Like, I just kept saying, like, man, like, God, I need you to make something shake because I feel like giving up. It's hard to just consistently audition for stuff and just never hear back from people. It just makes you question. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you think, am I really enough? But man, I am so glad that I am not who I say I am. And I am who he says I am. Because man, the stuff that I've been saying to myself, the stuff that he says to me, like, I don't mean to be dramatic, but I'm a bit dramatic, Now I'm gonna make me a chicken salad sandwich, email my agent, let him know the news. I'm gonna take a nap. So, as you guys can see, I got cast in a play. That was a union show. I'm gonna keep saying that, union show, because I'm non-union and they decided to pay me union rate, which they didn't have to, but I appreciate, obviously. And it was for a theater that is in LA, and it was the first time this role has been done, so I was like the originator of the role, which was pretty freaking cool if you ask me. I felt like I really needed a win, and this was God like, okay, here's your win. So I was very appreciative for the play. We ran for 6.5 weeks and we rehearsed for maybe 3 weeks before that. So in total, that's like 10 weeks that my life was dedicated to the play. And it was very eye-opening for me because I was like not sure if I wanted to do theater or focus more on film. And then after doing the show, I realized that I really do love theater, but right now I want to focus on film and television. I was then cast in a short film, and this was like my first time like a lead in a short. I was second on the call sheet, which is big for me. I ate the W on that.
Let's go. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W?
I ended up having another booking during the time that it premiered, so I couldn't go to the premiere, which I was super sad about. But I did end up watching it, like, once they sent me the final tape, I watched it on my TV. And I cried. Like, I real deal cried because I was like I'm on my TV. Mentally, I was like, I'm on my TV. That's just so amazing to me. I just couldn't believe it. In total this year, I want to say that I've done about over 100 self-tapes. And I know y'all are like, girl, what? And I'm like, yeah. Most of the time, it feels like you're sending these self-tapes out into the ether. I'm gonna let you know that. But the best thing that you can do is not take it personal. And I know that's like hard to hear because your art is your passion, and we as artists are sensitive about our stuff, but you really have to detach. That's the only way that you're gonna get further, is you really need to detach. Like, you give it your all for those 4 minutes, and then you forget about it completely, and you don't ever think about it again. I say all this to say, I was getting really burned out, you know, towards the latter end of the year, which is generally what happens to me. Like around September, I'm like, I want to quit. And the Lord's like, please hold on. So I got a audition through my agent for a Peacock series, a new Peacock series. This is going to be the pilot season. So I auditioned and I kind of just threw it together. Like, my mom helped me. I filmed it on my camera. I just kind of threw it together. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna give it my all and whatever. Did that, threw it together, forgot about it. We went and did a whole bunch of other stuff to celebrate her birthday. I come back home and I get an email from my agent. He's like, actually, you're on Avail. You're on First Avail. Like, they really, really like you. It's between you and one other actor, and the casting director is leaning towards you. And he's like CCing me and all of the emails between the casting director and him. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this could be it. This could be my big break. I did not get it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My Shayla. My Shayla.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Yeah, they went in a different direction, and by different direction, they went with a different person. So that sent me in a spiral, as you can imagine. And I was just like really, really devastated. I think I was thinking to myself, like, I really need to take a break because I have an unhealthy relationship with doing auditions and like getting chosen and, you know, attaching that to my self-worth. I honestly believe. But the best thing that you can do, and I know this sounds dramatic, but it's just going outside and touching grass. Like, not literally, but like doing other things that make you happy, that fulfill you. Like, if you have other hobbies, find them. Find other hobbies. Do other things. For me, it was taking improv. I was taking improv classes, you know, $10 a week. It wasn't anything extravagant. And most of the people in there are not actors. Like, they're doing stuff for, like, you know, public speech and like corporate stuff. But it was just fun. It was just fun. It was able to helped me bring the fun back into developing a character, because I think I was just drilling in my head, must do this for self-tape, must do that for self-tape, must submit, must be what casting agent wants, instead of just being me personified through another character. Like, did I just spit? Did I just say something amazing? I think I did. Oh my gosh. Debbie Ryan ear tuck for me. But I think that was really, really healthy for me. And in doing so, I had another audition, submitted it just willy-nilly, and it's actually for a casting director that I have submitted for the past 2 years. I've submitted for this casting director, I want to say close to 40 times. I've never been brought in. I've never gotten a call back. This was my first time she called me back, and I booked it. And yes, it was another short, and no, I didn't get paid. I got paid in meals, vibes, and IMDb credit, which is most of what you're gonna find out here if you're just starting out or getting your resume built, which is currently what I'm trying to do. I was able to book that, shot that before I left to come home for the holidays. It premieres next year, and I've been brought in 2 more times from the casting director for a direct submission. I didn't even have to do Actors Access. It goes to show, just keep at it. It might take 40 times, 40 submissions before she finally brings you in for that one role. You book that one role. Now she wants you for other stuff. Because 1, she knows you're reliable. 2, she knows you can do the job. And 3, she knows you got talent, babes. So keep at it. Also want to say that I know a lot of people feel weird about working background. I don't. I work background because honestly, it's a great way to meet people. You learn so much about the industry, and I was actually given a specialty role on a Netflix show that premieres next year from working background. One of the producers saw me working background and was like, hey, you, come here. I'm gonna give you a character name. I'm gonna give you a time and a place, and you're gonna be here. And I worked that show for about 3 weeks. So it just goes to show, like, I know people are like, don't work background. Do what is for you. No path is linear. Ayana, are you hearing yourself? Ayana, you? No path is freaking linear. Okay, there's gonna be ups and downs, turns, twists. You just gotta stick with it. In this portion, I'm kind of speaking to myself or to anyone else who feels like they're not doing enough or they're not grinding enough because you see people and you think it's instantaneous success. And for some people, that is true. For some people, their path is A and B and they're together. Like, it's here and then there. But for a lot of people, you will find that they do a lot of work and then that work pays off and they have developments, and it's not something that's gonna happen with the snap of a finger. So, to those people, to me, Ayana, you have done so much this year. If you think about it, you're in such a better place than you were last time around this year. You're building relationships with casting directors. You're getting more auditions with your agency. You've become SAG eligible. Girl, how long was we trying to do that? For a while? You did it. And you have a Netflix show credit that's coming out next year. You should be proud of yourself, because I know I am. So for 2025, I want you to keep in mind that the path is not linear. Everything that is supposed to come to you will. There's not anything that anyone else can do to block it. God got you. Now go get it. If you enjoyed this video at any point, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. I see so many of you that aren't subscribed, and I would love to have you a part of the YouTube fam. I want to do more videos related to acting, so let me know if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, whether it's about my self-tape setup or doing submissions, which sites that you should sign up for, or what it's like being on set, I would love to give you guys the tea. Bye. Boop.